The butcher, the baker, the grocer, the clerk, do with no applause. They're laughing in their deary just to fly. For anything theatrical and wide, there's no business I show. Business I know, business I know. Everything about it is appealing. Everything the traffic will. No way can you get that way. That's when you're stealing that extra pound. There are no people like show. People they smile, they are low. Even with a turkey that you know before, you may be stranded out in the cold. Still you wouldn't change it for a cycle though. Let's go on with the show. Yesterday they told you you would not go. Today you open and there you are. Next day on your dressing room that hung a star. Let's go on with the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Albert Little Theatre would like to welcome you to their 18th annual music hall and present your chairman for this evening, Mr. Russell Chaplin.
Bless you, my child. Yes, hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, one and all. And what a packed program we have for you tonight. If you love dashing drama, scintillating singing, delectable dancing, and brilliant comedy, what a shock you're in for. But nevertheless, what we lack in talent, we more than make up for in other departments. So, ladies and gentlemen, for your delectation and delight, we present our decorous drama, a didactic tale of dissipation, debasement, debauchery and death. A real fun show. We have, thank you, madam. We have assembled a variety of vaudevillian virtuosos and voluptuous vixens to vociferate their verbiage with great vehemence. Our throng of thespians are ably assisted by a plethora of prominent performers, including some or all of the following: Sandra Armstrong, Judy Williams, Neil Robinson, Ron Gibson, John Mulligan, Edward Parry, and of course, Les Goom as the drummer. All our artists tonight, that's Kid of the keyboard and the world, it's Paul Occur. Not forgetting, of course, our stage manager, Mr. Mick Paul, David Buchanan, sound man, Davidson on the spotlight, and Lee Fiddis, the man controlling the light. Thank you, Lee. Last but by no means, ladies and gentlemen, our producer, a man who took a bunch of raw, unseasoned, untalented months of dedication and perseverance, toil and years, transform them into what you will see before your very eyes tonight. A group of highly polished, untalented amateurs. Yes, folks, a man who nowhere, until the height of obscurity, held a car driver, known to his friends as the man with the gun, Mr. John.
Comedy.
That comes after. I must point out also, ladies and gentlemen, that anything between cast and real actors is highly unlikely. Also, we have been advised by our solicitors, Martin Parton, that any patrons caught throwing peanuts at anyone other than the villain would be charged with assault. Assaulted. Seriously, folks. Please reserve your peanuts for the villain and the villain alone. And please, peanuts only, no food, cakes, or other digestibles. They're hard to get down after they've been walked across. And now, folks, in the famous words of the immortal bard William Shakespeare, let's get this show. I'm on a promise tonight. See tumble-down cottage. Peering inside, we see two crude the widows Truelove and Dalrymple, seated beneath the portraits of their dear departed husbands, and counting out their pennies for the impending mortgage. So, without any further ado, and on yet to come, it's over to the widows.
What was your count, Widow Dalrymple?
$30, Widow Truelove. What was yours?
$30, Widow Dalrymple.
Tis good to think our humble home is safe for yet another year.
Oh, with this interest on the mortgage ready to our hand, we have naught to fear.
Dalrymple would indeed be proud, were he but here, to see how well his noble boy, my blessed son, the gallant Goodwin, has toiled with unremitting labour to gain us this security.
Oh, no prouder than Mr. Truelove. Were he but here to see how well his peer daughter, my girl, modest Melody, has never spared herself either comfort.
You are indeed blessed with your daughter, Widow Truelove.
You are fortunate with your son, Widow Dalrymple.
Soon to be our son.
Our son and our daughter.
That this wedding should someday be was Mr. Dalrymple's dying wish.
That I should further it with all my heart was Mr. Truelove's deathbed charge.
But their partnership that has lived on in their widows
Will be renewed once more in their happy wedding.
Yes, indeed, Widow Truelove. Thanks to those noble men, our husbands. Our hearts will be warmed in our declining years by the happiness of their children.
As our bodies will be warmed by the flame from the coal from their minds.
To think that tomorrow's dawn heralds the 20th year, wherein from its ebb harvest you have reached the wherewithal to meet the interest on the mortgage.
And now in but 12 short months the loan is due.
Have no fear, Widow Truelove. When my son Goodwin opens up this latest scene, there will be coal enough to sell to more than meet the debts.
Dearest mother,
Sweet Melody.
dear Mrs. Dalrymple.
Dear Melody, soon to be dear Mother Dalrymple.
Oh, Mrs. Dalrymple.
Oh, there, dear, your modesty becomes you.
I came to see if there was aught you need. More coal for the fire, perhaps.
Oh, no, the basket is yet well filled.
And then I thought before the air turns chill, I would stroll inside.
And would your wandering footsteps lead you through the gully?
I had not thought, Mother.
And yet, at just this very hour every day, does not a certain gallant gentleman come striding up the hill, aweary from his labours?
Oh, Mrs. Dalrymple.
There, sweet daughter, we will not twit you further.
Nor will we detain you.
And then I shall fetch my cape. But wait. Yes, Mother.
I had forgot. Our new banker, Mr. Hardacre, will be arriving shortly, and it would ill befit my daughter not to welcome his visit.
Banker.
The new owner of the bank that holds our mortgage.
He comes to collect the year-end interest.
Then should we not often cookies?
Dear Melody, do you fetch them?
At once, Mother dearest.
Ever thoughtful of the comfort of others.
A bride, dear son.
Was that a knock I heard, Widow?
I think it was, Widow Truelove.
Perhaps it is our visitor.
Banker Hardacre. Come in.
This is the home of the widows, Truelove and Dalrymple.
At your service, sir.
Sebastian Hardacre at your service, lady.
Oh, we are indeed honoured by your presence, sir.
From Eltham it is a weary climb.
A climb I would have made before, had I but known what charm and grace awaited me. A smooth approach of pays rich dividends.
Most gracious, sir.
But I had forgot the old saying, though the topmost boughs are mine, the ripest plums. Two-wooden prunes!
You are indeed right, sir.
Oh, but we had near forgot the purpose of your visit.
Ah, yes, madam. How often business interferes with pleasure. Though here is little business. And obviously, no pleasure.
Here, sir,
$30.
$60, that is correct.
Now that our business is completed, may we not offer you some refreshments, sir?
Oh, if you're not, madam, I have other calls to make. Lady.
Here are the cookies, Mother. Oh,
Oh, and who might this dainty blossom?
This is my daughter Melody, sir. Melody, this is our new banker, Mr. Hardacre.
at your service, sir.
Miss Melody.
Will you not sample one of my cookies, sir?
With pleasure, Miss Melody. Ah, a dainty morsel. Soft, tender, and luscious.
If you could spare us for a few moments, sir, my son will do.
Your son, madam?
Oh, soon to be my son too, Mr. Hardacre.
Oh, Mother.
Our plans are for a something.
Indeed, madam.
Oh, we would hope that you will take a part in the festivities, sir.
Oh, no. If into any festivities to take. And now I must bid you good day, ladies. Good day, Miss Melody.
Good day, sir.
And a Happy New Year to all!
May I help you, Mother?
Dear child.
I think we are indeed fortunate in our new banker, Widow Truelove.
I am sure our association with him will be most pleasant.
Abide with me, cause falls even high.
My son!
My son to be Mr. Dalrymple.
Lord, with me abide.
Dearest mother, Mrs. Truelove, and Miss Melody.
You are late home from work again, Goodwin. You must not overtax yourself.
I am a strong mother and there is much to be done.
Oh, sometimes it seems that too great a burden was placed upon your gallant shoulders. And yet, would we be lost without your gallant grace?
Daily do I pray that I may continue strong to serve you. And daily do I dwell on my noble father's ringing words. Drink to the 10, if but your heart is pure. Oh, no, Miss Melody. The black dust of the coal would soil your dainty fingers.
But never must we forget that same black dust is our security, our very livelihood.
Indeed not, Mother. Never will you hear me speak against the mine.
Are we to see the Museum of Coal tomorrow, sir?
I trust so, Miss Melody. Only to drill the holes in the rock face, fill them with fine black powder, tap them well, set the fuses, seal the holes with moistened clay, and then, retiring to a safe distance, I shall ignite the fiery thread, and in a few short seconds, with a mighty blast! And soon, with a mighty bang, the face crumbles, and the new seam of coal is exposed.
Oh, sir.
Our New Year's gift from...
Well, I always say there's nothing like seeing in the new year with a bang. So, it seems that slimy Sebastian may have his sights set on Miss Melody. We shall scrutinize his skullduggery at the mine in just a moment. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, while the scenery is being rearranged, I'd like to introduce for you now Miss Sandra Armstrong, who will perform for you that fine old standard favorite. She's only the stable hand's daughter, but all the horsemen knew her.
You beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. Oh, let me put my arms around you. I could never live without you. Oh, you beautiful doll, you great big beautiful doll. If you ever leave me, how my heart will ache. I wanna hold
trifling trickle of coal that is the widow's only source of income. But should I dispose that source? Dispose of Master Goodwin by some scheme? How then would the widow's no gold, no coal, naught but a beauteous daughter that I might accept in payment? A charge of power to my conciliations. But wait! Why risk discovery when this gentle melody may yet fall willing victim to my charms? A frost burns the spider's web, even good as honey. But so, what falls, so on a conceal myself on horseback. Why, here she is, a veritable little Red Riding Hood, complete with her boots and whoa, Miss Melody. Exit the wall! Time, babe!
Bring you some trifle of refreshment, sir.
You are most kind.
Besides, I feared you had forgot to summon us, and I could no longer wait to see the new seam of coal.
Ah, yes, the new seam. How can I tell her?
And the tunnel is now dust from the expanse.
Miss Melody, it is clear. Words to break news.
Then, will you invite me, sir?
Invite you in. I cannot, so fragile.
Mr. Dalrymple, you look pale. You hurt, sir.
No, no. Heaven give me courage.
But surely, sir, nothing is amiss.
I will be a coward no longer. Miss Melody, no more. The laugh of favour that mocks my feeble struggles, the cheers at my despair.
Then there is no hope, sir.
No hope. For I have quested in vain. With my naked hands. Small though my knowledge, the answer lies plain before me. The coal is finished. Death has come mine.
Then all is lost. Our wedding.
What am I to bring for happiness amidst this disaster? I'm paying post. Go.
Leave our mountain home.
Where else can I find the money for the mortgage? The money for our mother's comfort? For our wedding?
I too will become an exile.
You?
But recently I heard that the school board in research is seeking a new teacher. I will offer them my services.
My loyal Melody.
My gallant Goodwin.
Someday we will return.
Someday we will smile again.
Now we are strong to face adversity. Remember always, and from heaven, if but our hearts are pure.
Mr. Dalrymple.
Master Goodwin finds an employment on a very special kind. And as for Melody, I want things whereby the schoolhouse will not long afford her shelter. And then Miss Wright will leave alone.
Still, let's see what salubrious salvation can be found in the sanctum school. Right up. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, normally...
Sometimes when we touch 17 to 9 with the request young boy Sutherland, and we're playing a song. This is right. And everybody says, could you say hello to Janine, or Jana, Adam, Gary, Macca, Kim, Cathead, Cyclones, Rob, Charlie, people there. Also Gary, Rosie, the girl called the biggest girl in the world. Could you say hello to all the regs to the show, So Peer Party? Thank you for writing in. I hope I got your name right. And show the song for just a moment. And also we're playing a song hello to all Dan 9 Brown. And it's probably is I'd like to say goodbye to them. I'd also like to send a cheerio to my best friends, Daniela, Nikki, Natalie, Michael Francis. So thank you for writing in, and a song coming up for you with a bit of luck. If I can organise it, I'll speak to the right people after the break.
Porphyria und other great places.
Oh, laughable. People are having long, cool drinks. Oh, I'd love a gin and tonic right now.
Angel face, I've just opened up.
Harry.
PDL to the rescue. Cool gin and tonic for you, brandy and dry for me.
Oh, Harry.
UDL long mixer drinks, now in 11 varieties. DL, serve them anytime, anywhere.
Yes, Harry.
Cheers, UDL.
Harry, hand me those binoculars.
Working break. Run to take it. Stand in line, wasting time. Hurry. Not to worry.
Hold it! You use one less thing to... That's HBA's production issue. HBA health insurance that can be kept up with Paymaster. So you and your family get cover with... See your Paymaster about HBA's payroll deduction plan. HBA health insurance that's convenient as you could list with HBA.
Melbourne 3Ks at 15 to 9 with Melissa Manchester. Back in the days, the old schoolyard, remember?
Remember the days of the old schoolyard? We used to laugh a lot. Oh, don't you remember the days of the old schoolyard? When we had imaginings and we had all kinds of things that we left and needed love, yes I do. Oh, when I remember you, remember the days of the old schoolyard. Need to cry aloud. Oh, don't you remember the days of the old schoolyard? When we had some reality when we left and needed love. Yes, I my first sweet love.
Bicycle is at Remental Schoolyard. It's 9 to 9 with Bruce Sutherland, Walter Request Show, and don't forget tonight at 10 o'clock we'll have the soundtrack of the 60s for you.
Also, Mr. Picnic because Picnic is an even bigger mouthful. There's 10% more. More wafer, more caramel, more pint of more milk chocolate for the size as before. If you haven't tasted the new 10% bigger Cadbury Picnic, now's the time. An even bigger mouthful for this price. New 10% bigger Cadbury Picnic.
The Commonwealth Government will now provide up to $871 per year to help keep your child at school in years 11 and 12. Because of changes made to the means test in the 1982 budget, the Commonwealth Government's secondary allowances scheme now means many more families on limited incomes will be eligible for these benefits. See if you qualify. Phone the SAS hotline Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 267-3066. That's 267-3066. Speak of the Eaton Orthopedic.
Retrovision White Price Christmas sale is now on with some great discounts on Victor Bigger Soup Kamacho with Vision is glass and the new Empire, also with electronic features. Come with a 2-year warranty. Victor quality. 2 of the many specials in the Retrovision White Price Christmas. From the hassle, freedom and delay.
Try our famous 7-Eleven pizza burger. Delicious pizza base and bottom filled with special zesty pizza filling. Eat them hot on the spot or take them home for later. Either way, you'll pay just 99 cents because that's our special pizza burger price at participating stores this month.
Crop in 3Ks at 7 to 9. Leo Sayer. Heart stop beating in time. 11, 3Ks at Leo Sayer. Stop feeding time. A great song with the request show. It's 3 to 9.
Hey, let's go to Rembrandt's for Christmas.
Oh, you'll never get in.
Who says you'll never get in? You know, they're open 7 nights a week from November 26th. And Sunday to Thursdays, there are very generous group concessions. Let's phone them now.
221-6066.
It's true, you know. Rembrandts are open 7 days a week from the 26th of November. And for 20 or more, there are great concessions.
I've booked. Have you?
Rembrandts. Phone 221-6066.
You may have noticed that interest rates are a little unstable at the moment. But one building society has stabilized them. Statewide Building Society. As little as $100 gets you started. Only 14.5% per annum. Guaranteed for 3, 6 or 12 months. The choice is yours. Invest for the man in the street are available now from the statewide branch or agent. Statewide, Victoria's biggest building society by far.
Peter Yarrow.
All these things are cumulative. We're moving somewhere. We're all part of a world that is changing. Not in a repetitive cycle, but rather a world that's going somewhere. Young people today have said for the first time to each other, I will allow you your peculiarities, your oddities, your needs, your neuroses, if you allow me mine. For them, is that they can say to each other, this is the way I am, and I want to be accepted this way, and I must be accepted this way. And look, you can accept me, and it's not going to hurt you because it's not an imposition on you. They're found a way to be totally expressive and open with one another because they don't need to lie, because they maintain no with the fact that we all are holy and that we all are in the gutter.
KZ 1 to 9. I'll have more requests after the song from Mel Arveen. Of course, Tracy Evans with the 9 o'clock news down on the border.
With the Great Smoky Dawson.
At 9 o'clock, it's 14.3 degrees in the 3KZ weather station, showing an 8 knots southerly wind in the city. Good evening, I'm Tracy Evans with 3KZ News. Stormont and Packers Union and its wage freeze proposal and icy reception, it's announced the demanding of 14 press members. The wage freeze another kick in it today when the Ocean Commission granted a 3.75% pay rise to waterside workers. Lindy Chamberlain was officially given her freedom and her new baby tonight, almost 8 hours after a bail order by the federal court. Some of Sydney's best-known car dealers owe the taxman at least $1 million each over their alleged involvement in multi-million-dollar sales tax avoidance schemes. It's understood the dealers have been issued with massive tax reassessment notices. To golf, and the Major tells us Jack Nicklaus and Victoria's Bob Shearer hold the lead after 2 rounds of the Australian Open in Sydney. They both fired 2 under par 70s today to be 1 over for the tournament. Tomorrow should be fine, mild and mostly sunny with a top of 23 degrees after an overnight low of 8. Currently degrees in 3K.
Thank you, Tracy, and welcome back to the Rick West Show. Having your favourites. We're playing for Let Me See. And this request a song telling him he'll always be the best dad in the whole wide world. No matter how old he gets, he'll always seem to be 29 to all of us, which is fabulous. And happy birthday to you, Dad. Love from your darling daughter, Bridget. Hello to Mum, Claire, also Stephanie, Kate, Pauline, and Soda, as in water. So thank you for writing in, Bridget. And Pop, well, here's your song. I hope you enjoy this one. Daddy Cool. Obviously, they think you are. By Bonnie M.
She's crazy like What about Daddy Cool?
Melbourne 3K7 Daddy Cool 7th request show, and we're playing this song for Flora. Okay, how are you going? Name is Flora. I like the song. All the game, Friday, Quest. And so here it goes. All of these people. There's Anna, also this is not Sam, but Stan, Mary, Howard, also all 3 Howards there. Lydia, Marcia, Bettina, Dean, Sir Ali, and Daryl Sula, and all of my other friends who go to Brunswick High School. I'd like to wish my best friend Anne Benina luck with her guy. She likes, his name is Craig. I'd like to tell a guy that I like very much that he's the most gorgeous, spunkiest, adorable, and nicest guy, and that I love him very much. Well, I think that before, but thank you for writing in, and thanks for playing my song. Really appreciate ago. So, Laura, thank you for your note. And a song for you in just a moment. We'll hear from Stewie from East Berwick. And, of course, Stewie's a regular to the show. He says hi to Diane, Tracy, Linda, Yvonne, and also Douglas, it looks like, but especially Tracy and Yvonne, who I hope that we can get something going soon and be together forever. Stewie, you want the both of them? Well, good luck to you. Get them out of line if you can get both. So good luck to you, Stewie, from East Berwick. And also, we're playing this song, let me see, Andrew. Andrew, could you, yes, from Andrew. Could you say hello, please play a song for a guy I like his name is Andrew? Oh, well, it can't be from Andrew. In that case, well, we'll be after that. I'd like to see a lot of him this weekend and can't wait. He knows how I feel, but I know he doesn't like me as much as I like him, you see. It's all very confusing. Please say hello to Jerry, Wendy, Mark, Steve, and also Grego, and also Dana and Andrea. So thank you for writing in. It looks like we've got an anonymous on our hands. So thank you for writing in, and I hope you enjoy the song by Johnny Mathis and Dion Warwick, Just Friends in Life. If you want to roll a record, say no more. 9 times 10. 3K's a little bit of love on the radio for a Friday night. Friends in Love. Great duo there, Johnny Mathis and Dio and Wally, 9:13. And we're playing a song, and the letter goes like this. It's from Helen. I'd like to say hello to a guy I love very much. His name is George, who is not with me right now, just when I want him. Anyway, I'd like to say hello to two important people in my life. There's Stracky and also to Rana, who I also love very much. And they both mean a lot to me. I wish them all the luck in the world in the near future. So Helen, thanks for your note. And also we'll hear from Rose to North. Rose says, could you say hello to my home, A Division in Petford? And also, I love you much. Could you please play a song for my friend Karen, who also has a friend in A Division whose name is Morris. And also you and Rex writing in. After the break, this song for you too.
Pure Milk invites you to make your wish come true. All you have to do is write out your wish and complete the coupon on 1 or 2 litre Pure Milk carton. Winners are announced on 3KZ every day. Look for details on the familiar yellow, white and blue Pure Milk dish for any from biscuit to bassets. But get your Pure Milk carton coupon. Enter today to make your wish come true. In the Pure Milk... It's here at last. You should know soon. Turkey should violence, the destruction of certain beyond as you attempt to talk to us horrors of a love camp where human life means absolutely nothing and then the land of young animals where Turkey should Marvin Gas movie genre.
Rated M starts Thursday at the East End Cinema and 9 Village Drive-In.
Melbourne 3K's at 9:15 with the King winding up. When I said I needed you, you said you would always stay. It wouldn't be changed with you and you go away. Don't you know that now you're all I know. Now I have to follow you and beg you to come home. So you just come. You don't have to stay forever. I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you. But believe me, I'll never tell you. Life seems dead, and so is yours. There's nothing left to fear. I can say you don't have to stay forever. I will stay Say you love me, just be close to me. You don't have to stay forever. I will understand. It's 9:17 Friday night, start of another weekend. This is Fernless together with the beautiful. Melbourne 3KZ Fern Kimmage, We Are Beautiful. Well, leading, okay, 21 past 9, fifth request showing Bruce Sutherland. And right up to keep the second. Hold saying, so most now. So thank you, Jill. And we're going to play that song for you in just as we check the forecast. That is great into this great weekend and mostly sunny tomorrow. White wind and bayside sea breeze. And Sunday's outlook fine, mild to warm. We can expect an overnight low of 11 degrees, which is a great sleeping temperature. And a high tomorrow, 23 degrees, which is not a bad temperature to improve the suntan. Currently 14 degrees in Melbourne, 3KZ.
Now, your favourite fruit retailer has plenty of finely packed bananas. Eat one today. They're so good.
From a very early age, the Gladian grew for building decisions. East Gaia Building Society have these open at Uniwarra Estate, Sunbury, Eliza Heights in Frankston, and Heathsdale Estate at Werribee. There are 29 homes open from a variety of different family of fans. Once again, the Housing Industry Association prove value.
The H supported by Starbucks. Melbourne 3KZ going back in time with this one for Ray Melbourne 3KZ at 25 past 9, laying it back a little, then Try. The album, what a good album too, the one that you love.
Following a blow to the head. Let me assure you, it's no act. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to return to the second half of our program, dedicated to the man on the front table who's had his stick in his hand. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, and with the best yet to come, it's on with the show, the second half of Biggles Flies Undone.
Where is my wandering boy tonight, I wonder?
Fear not, Widow Dalrymple, he is safe and well, I know.
3 months have now gone by and still no news. 3 long, weary months.
Have faith in him, Widow Dalrymple, and faith in heaven.
Ah, yes.
Have
Heaven still watches over us. Have we not these crumbs of coal gleaned from the rubble of our beloved mine to keep us warm?
And the few pennies our busy fingers earn with these picking needles supply our daily bread.
Yes, and then in a few short months, your daughter, the dear Melody, will again be here to comfort us. Home on vacation from the school.
And by then your son, the gallant Woodman, will have sent us cheering news.
Yes, and their winter closes in on us again. The generous salary of your daughter,
added to the handsome earnings of your son, will more than meet the payments to the bank.
Was that a cough I heard, little Trilla?
Oh, no, it was just a slight dryness of the throat.
It sounded like a cough. My God. You must take some blackberry cordial.
Oh, no, there is no occasion.
You must guard your health. And the warmth our cordial spreads is salutary.
Oh, indeed it is. Perhaps you are right. As you say, we must guard our health. Both of us.
I'll fetch the cordial.
See how the sun that brightened these mellow berries still sparkle in each ruby drop.
Yes. For those who soiled their lips with alcohol but taste its heartening warmth, they would sin no more.
Oh, the poor lost soul.
The poor lost soul.
I must, before you leave, ladies, I must ask a favor.
Oh, you have got to name it, sir.
There is a letter I must write. An letter.
Oh, well, there's pen and paper over here. They are at your service, sir.
I thank you, madam. I will join you in a moment. To sweeter matters. To the School Board of Research, dear sirs and madam, are you aware that your new school teacher, the virtuous Miss Melody Truelove, is meeting secretly with a man. Right. P.S. Very secretly. Now, with this letter, I will sow the seed of dark mistrust, and I will take good care to see that seed is kept. You should be on the stage. There's one lady in 5 minutes. And I will take good care to see that seed is kept well watered.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would ask you to curb your youthful exuberance and please aim your peanuts and peanuts only at the villain and the villain alone. There's one in every crowd. We've had corks and bottle tops coming up. They not only hurt, they taste bloody awful. Well, folks. Well, indeed. I wish I had some bars in it, change his socks. So, as you have seen, ladies and gentlemen, skullduggery is ascending to more sinister heights. Will the school scuttle back your head for the schoolhouse post haste? But right now, ladies and gentlemen, something different. Our resident magician, Miss Sandra Armstrong, will now take the stage and before your very eyes, saw a woman in half and give away the pieces. And knowing my luck, I'll get the half and eat.
You must have been a beautiful lady. You must have been a beautiful child. When you were on the start to go to kindergarten, I bet you drove the other kids wild.
gun in his hand. The place is empty. She has not yet arrived.
Or does not plan to come.
And this was her destination. She said so herself.
The sly minx may well have planned to lull suspicion and thus be free to keep a secret tryst.
It seems my seed has sprouted. Mr. Grimstar feels that in the name of charity, we should judge her innocent until proven guilty. Mr. Bleakley feels that beyond that letter, in spite of all our watching, we have naught against her. We have seen no man.
Well, there must be something else. Why write the letter? But by her slyness she evades our searching eyes as she has today.
Mr. Grimstone feels that since she took the longer road, she has scarce had time to reach here. Mr. Bleakley feels that since we took the shorter road, we must have reached here first.
From beyond the hillock we can view both footpaths to the schoolhouse. Come!
Wasn't it? Flourish! I must be sure a man. Could I but hire some trusty fellow?
Sir, kind sir, do you know my face?
No, your face! The fellow must be mad. Should I know every tramp that walks the country lanes?
I see the edge in your look, sir, but do not think me crazed. Once I was a sailor.
I can believe it.
So can I. And on a stormy night our ship was wrecked. Some falling object struck me senseless. And when again my tired eyes opened, I was lashed and whipped. Ooh. On the heaving billows. How I came there, I know not. Though it was in a dream, I felt a strong, manly arm that bore me up. And a ringing voice that gave me comfort and bade me strive for life. And promised me the strength of 10 because the rest is silence in my poor tired brain. Beyond that I have no memory of things past. But 3 things in my tortured mind. That my name is Will, that I have a loving wife and infant son, and I live here in Diamond Valley. So I go.
You seem to know the area very well.
So I go through these paths asking all I meet. Do you know my face?
Why, here is the tool ready to my hand. Put it away, please.
Oh, I feel you can.
But should you follow yonder footpath, you'll meet the village school teacher. I myself am unacquainted with these parts, but perhaps she will give you the help you obviously need.
1,000 thanks, kind sir. 1,000 thanks.
She comes like an unwitting fly into my silken web. This is perfection itself. For the schoolboy on yonder hillock will observe this meeting. But here she comes. She must not see me here. Right.
Oh, Mr. Will, yours is a tale that wrings my heart. Would that I could help you.
But your kindness is enough, Miss Truelove, to renew my hopes, my courage.
Yonder is my schoolhouse, Mr. Will. Will you not rest a while in its warm shelter?
Yes.
I have a few simple tasks. Then we can talk further.
Oh, Miss Melody, my heart overflows with gratitude.
Come, Mr. Will. Just as I thought. And the hussy dares use the very schoolhouse itself as a place of assignation. Well, don't just stand and observe what they are doing.
They are seated firm apart.
They're seated
each other.
Hey, move toward each other!
We are standing close together.
We're standing close together!
It was naught but a bit of weakness. I am better now.
You need rest, Mr. Will. Your strength is not yet fully restored.
Fly from now.
Oh, I'll meet you outside later. But what about my place, Miss Truelove? I cannot remain like this, a nameless camping wanderer.
When you're feeling better, Mr. Will, you can resume your search. High on yonder hill, I have a mother, Mr. Will. She will give you shelter.
It would be like heaven to rest up there on lofty summit, but I...
Do not refuse me, Mr. Will. Indeed, you would be doing me a service. There are many tasks too arduous for her ailing hands.
Oh, Miss Melody, my heart is too full to speak.
Come, I will show you to the turner. It is but a short distance.
And Mr. Grimstone feels he seemed like a stranger to her.
The letter spoke of a man. That was a man.
Mr. Blinkley feels he had the air of a wanderer, met by chance. See, they are parting even now.
I am unconvinced. However, if even now I find the smallest shred of proof that she has disobeyed our orders by consorting with men, she will be instantly dismissed and her salary forfeit.
When it sees my seed is one of you rooted, I'll applaud much but when your time is right, I shall bring to blossom a blossom no one can miss even those two doubting fools. And then it's I'd rather think you be mine to pluck and hold.
But right now, folks, let's see what's happening inside the Shire Orphanage.
The Shire Orphanage! The very place to acquire the brat I need is the final pawn in my game. This very night the school board meet to pay Miss Melody for her year of toil, but I rather think she will be... But like that, to business. But wait, I have forgot my disguise. No one on this suspects Sebastian Hardacre as a visitor to this place. First the hat.
They're running out of peanuts.
I think I can hear one speaking. And go on, Sebastian Hardacre! No, I am Samuel Greenacre, simple elfin hardware reporter at your service.
Your pleasure, sir.
I have come to seek a child, to carry on my name and fill the emptiness of my declining years.
You have references, sir.
References?
So that we may make inquiries and decide your fitness as a father.
Inquiries?
But our director will explain more fully, sir, if you will remain.
This is an awkward moment. I must study out a problem.
Here is the end of my weary road. No longer can I bear this beloved burden. I must give it to the care of others, even though it breaks my heart. Farewell, my child. Love is not enough to feed and clothe you. Sir, kind sir.
Madam?
You are the director of the orphanage, sir.
What does the woman take me for? But wait, I have forgot my disguise. Oh, yes, madam.
I have here my child, sir. I would leave it in your care. Take it with you, lady.
Why, I wish you order. Why, fate itself is playing on my side. I will take the child, madam.
My name is Patience Faithful, sir. The child is William, named for his father, who was lost at sea these many months gone by aboard the Black Vulture.
The Black Vulture?
Indeed, yes, sir. Now word has come that she was wrecked while outward bound from Eltham to Tasmania.
And were there no survivors?
Well, the mate, who after a lengthy voyage aboard the ship that rescued him, returned but yesterday with the news, was sure there were none. Yet will I not despair.
Why, it seems that Gallant Goodwin has met a fitting grave. A true one! Fear not, madam. I will help with the child.
Am I doing right? Should I trust my
Personally!
A mother's blessing will reward you, sir! Was that my little William's voice?
No, madam. It was mine. I was but singing him to sleep.
A kind man, a noble man. My little William will be safe with you.
Wet? Going on a trip, at the end of which there is a surprise for you! A surprise for everyone!
A fine figure of a man. Gadzooks, dear listeners. How much more of this excitement can we stand? I'm sure those... I beg your pardon. Sex objects?
Yes.
Never used one. Gay repartee. I'm sure by now, ladies and gentlemen, and I use the term very loosely, I'm sure by now that those of you who have managed to stay awake thus far must be right on the edge of your seat. Let us not dither any further, but return forthwith to our drama, as the tension builds inexorably to its tumultuous back to the schoolhouse.
But she has not yet arrived! She has not yet arrived! Mr. Grimston feels that she's delayed. The weather is most inclement. Mr. Blakely feels the darkness may have slowed her step.
Or she may have met a friend along the way. However, we will not stand here in idle speculation.
Well, I see my first guests are impatient for my little Christmas party to begin. Silence! Perhaps your turn will come later. Now to set the scene for my guest of honor, little William, will you sit here with us? And I will tell you when to speak, and I will be here whence I can reach little William thus. Why, here she comes, the guest of honor, the gracious Miss Melody.
I wonder how Mr. Dalrymple fares this bitter night. Still no word has come. I feel he is safe and good. And now I must go in and receive from the school board's hands the rewards for my labours. A small sum indeed. Yet will it guard against disaster my helpless loved ones, until we stand again united on yonder towering hill, to face a joyous future, unafraid.
Now, little William!
Was that a cry I heard? Tis the voice of a child, lost on this bitter night. But where can it be?
That's what was the master!
No! Tis indeed a child!
Jesus, quit!
A poor, lost infant. What cruel, unfeeling hands have left you here, at the mercy of the wild beasts of the forest, the prowling wolves.
This wolf has his iron eye! Taste the morsel!
But have no fear, sweet innocent. I will protect you and guard you from all harm.
And who will guard the guardian?
So, Miss Melody has lost a fiancé, but found a baby. How will she explain that to the school board? You'll find out right after, you'll find out right after a little number from Edward Parry entitled, She Was Only a Pilot's Daughter, but She Kissed Her Boyfriend Behind the Hangers.
Across the ocean wild and wide, to dry your heart as of being, since first you were my bonny bride. The roses all have left your cheeks. I've watched them fade away and die. Your voice is sad when you speak, and tears bedim your loving eyes. Oh, I will take you back at evening, to where your heart will feel no pain, and when the fields are fresh and green, I'll take you to your home again.
The opinion that a delay has been caused by something of which we would not approve. Moreover, if even now I find we receive our proof that she has disobeyed our orders, her salary will be forfeit. Even at this late date, we must continue our watch upon her.
Yes, Miss Hatchet.
However, it is cold outside, therefore I shall remain here.
Yes, Miss Hatchet.
Good evening, Miss Hatchet.
Troy! What does this mean?
It is an innocent babe, Miss Hatchet, that I found yonder by the schoolhouse steps.
Wretched girl! Do you think thus to be bound the truth with lies?
Indeed, I speak the truth. I found the child there by
the schoolhouse steps. Yet when we entered but a moment since, we saw no child. Well,
yes, Miss Hatchet. What? No, Miss Hatchet.
Well, silence, wanton, I will hear no more.
Wanton, can she believe that I... But no, it is impossible.
You must be shameless in your wickedness to flaunt this thus before my very eyes.
She does believe this vile thing. Oh, hurrah. I am innocent. Innocent as this babe itself.
Vain are your pleas for mercy. You, that huddled like a viper in my bosom.
Woe is me. She will not listen.
Blinded by my charity, I sheltered and advised you. This is my reward.
Heaven knows my innocence.
But now my eyes are opened. Our eyes are opened. Go.
Oh, no.
Is there now? I can say
your salary is forfeit. Go.
Hatchet. And would any viper wish to huddle in that bosom, I ask you? But what of the widows? Back to them in but a moment. First, let's brighten things up with a couple of musical offerings. Second of all, Mr. Edward Carey will ask you to believe him. He'll be beat. Beg your pardon, these six objects Edward will be preceded by Miss Sondra Armstrong, who will sing for you tonight a little number first made popular by Norm Gallagher's mother, entitled, It'll Never Get Better If You Think It.
Just like sugar candy, they're just like honey from the bee. Oh, I'm just wild about Harry. Oh, Harry's wild about Harry's wild about me. Come on. Oh, I'm just wild about Harry. And Harry's wild about me. Oh, Harry, this is all this is. Fill me with ecstasy. Just like sugar candy, they're just like honey from a bee. Oh, I'm just wild about Harry, and Harry's wild about Harry's wild about me. That's it.
Change by tomorrow and flee in my arms like fairy gifts fading away. Thou would still be adored as this moment wrought. Let thy loveliness change as it will, and around the dear wish of my heart would entwine itself violently still. It is not while beauty and youth are thine own, and thine eyes unprofaned by a tear, that the fervor and faith of a soul can be known, to which time will but make thee more dear. No, the heart that has truly loved never forgets, but as truly loves unto the close, as the sunflower turns on her god when he sets, the same look that she turned when he rose.
Memories this Christmas morn bring back. Memories of many a happy Yuletide season spent here in our humble home.
Sometimes it seems our lot would be less hard were memory but blotted from our lives.
No, no, widow, true love. In memory there is comfort. In memory there is hope. Without it, life is but an empty shell.
Get up, baby.
Do not despair, sweet mother. There are still full 7 days before we must beat the mortgage. Time enough for Mr. Dalrymple's safe return, bringing us all relief. No, no, we must not despair. It is always darkest before the dawn.
I too have faith just as you, dear daughter to be. We are now passing through the vale of tears, but we must be strong and remember our gallant Goodwin's noble words.
Our strength will be the strength of tears, if but our hearts are pure.
Noble thoughts are those the words I heard on the heaving billows. Alas, I know not. Here is naught but silent darkness.
You will be restored to health soon, I know, Mr. Will. The time of waiting will soon pass.
Oh, you are right, daughter.
Yet, had we so scarce of wool, that knitting about would help pass the weary hours.
Kind friends, you lack so much, I feel no longer can I be a burden. I must go my way.
No, Mr. Will.
But these months of rest have restored my strength. There is no reason to postpone my quest or impose upon your kindness.
Oh, but we would be lost without you. Stay but a little while longer until my son Goodwin returns. He will help you.
Oh.
Please, Mr. Will.
But now there's another mouth to feed, the little one.
Poor innocent. Its wants are small, so small.
Heaven will reward you, Miss Melody, for cherishing that helpless mite.
Could I leave him there to perish? No, no, Mr. Will. It was a charge from heaven itself.
Oh, yes, one you could not but accept, though all the world accuse you falsely.
Have no fear, Miss Melody. Time will prove your innocence.
Dear Mr. Will. And now the little one needs air.
Well, let me take the child, Miss Melody.
You love our little orphan, do you not, Mr. Will?
As if he were my own Miss Melody.
Dear Mr. Will.
Poor innocent. Oh, he's wet. We have so much in common, you and I. So, no hope, no name. Yet we are rich beyond the dreams of avarice and the love of these, our dear, kind friends.
Oh, such a gentle soul.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Was that a cough I heard, Widow Darwin?
No, yes, but a slight dryness of the throat.
It sounded like a cough. I thought so. You must take some blackberry cordial.
No, there's no occasion.
You must guard your health, Widow Dalrymple.
Oh, well, perhaps you're right. We must guard our health.
Shall I fetch the cordial, Mother?
Oh, no, no, dear child. We know the nurse
best suited to ourselves.
Now I must prepare our Christmas feast. A few scant crumbs of bread. But first, the fire. Even these gleanings from the mine will soon fail us. Ah, here is a handsome piece. 'Twill be our Yuletide loan. Why, 'tis naught but rock, cold, heavy rock. See how it shines in the firelight, with cold metallic gleam. No warmth, just useless dross. Can it be? It is, it must be.
We're expecting someone else.
Hospitality demands that I hide my sorrow with a smile.
Hide the rock.
Indeed, no. Will you come in, sir?
With pleasure, Miss Melody. I was told of your misfortune and have come to offer my sympathy. And in Mr. Dalrymple's absence, I have come to offer my assistance with the mortgage.
You will help us, sir?
On certain terms.
But what have I to offer?
She is yet more innocent than I thought.
Oh!
Can you not guess?
Indeed, no, sir.
Yourself!
Myself!
Give yourself to me, Miss Melody. No lady will stand higher in the land. They all need silken dresses to set off your supple form. Diamonds to match the sparkle of your eyes. Gold, pearls to match the whiteness of your throat. And rubies that will fade before the carmine of your lips. Curses, fire, but not for long.
My daughter!
Let me assist you to rise.
Oh, are you hurt, my child? No, mother. Never must she know that for her sake I face a fate far worse than death.
Your daughter must have stumbled upon this rock.
Oh, yes, such rock is often mingled with the crumbs from our once so fruitful mine.
'Tis heavy, with a strange metallic gleam. Rock from the mine, eh?
Oh, yes, indeed, sir. Such rock is all that now remains where once the coal gleamed richly.
Barren rock. I wonder. Have you sprung a leak, madam? It's down the stairs. I fear not, madam. I have matters to attend to. Urgent matter.
Well, it was very good of you to call, sir.
Good day, ladies, and good day, Miss Melody. And remember, should you be passing through Eltham and stand in need of shelter, there is always a welcome for you in my office. A warm welcome.
Thank you, Leona. Let's have a big hand for Leona Zeidler. I must point out that we are not using Leona as a sex object. It's just that when we put the leotards on Edward Parry, his voice went from tenor to soprano. Also, any women's livers in the audience, I can do you a special line on bib and brace overalls. See me after the show. So, if you were paying attention, you would have noticed. Thank you, Miss. Mister, sorry.
Up the women's ladies, miss.
So, folks, as you may have noticed, those of you who are listening, thank a hard acre. Why did we swap places, my dear? It's no good me interrupting while you're talking. Miss, I beg your pardon. Thank a hard acre. Here's offering Miss Melody a warm welcome in his office. Could it be he has a heat bank? And what of the mortgage? Now that the mine no longer yields any coal, the widows have scarce enough money for bread. Can Miss Melody save the day with her bit of crumpet? Let's see what happens when we intercept Sebastian outside the bank.
What's the worst thing about being an egg? You only get laid once. We have pleasure in informing you that the sample of rock you sent for examination contains silver. P.S. A lot of silver, just as I thought. Now let me see. In 2 days' time at midnight, I can foreclose the mortgage, and the mine with its silver treasure will fall into my waiting hands, and the girl into my outstretched arms. Now, one thing alone can spoil my plan. A premature discovery of what that mine contains. Therefore must I set a guard upon it. I will hie me to the city and hire some trusty fellow who will tell no tales and stand no nonsense. I feel we are doing right, Mr. Grimstone.
It's our duty as Christians, Mr. Blakely.
There are certain aspects of the matter that need further explanation, Mr. Grimstone.
There are certain questions to be asked, Mr. Blakely.
We will question the widow Trulove.
We will question the widow Dalrymple.
And if the evidence we shall obtain does prove Miss Melody innocent,
we will go to Miss Hatchet! We will go to Miss Hatchet.
But we must not meet Miss Trulove, Mr. Grimstone.
We must avoid her carefully, Mr. Blakely.
She would deny us admittance.
Perhaps we had best conceal our identities.
An excellent idea. I'll be,
Mr. Brightly. And I will be...
Mr. Gaystone.
Mr. Brightly.
Mr. Gaystone.
Now to inquire the way to Kangaroo Ground.
Oh, excuse me, madam. Can you direct us to Kangaroo Ground?
I fear not, sir. I am a stranger in these parts.
We thank you, madam.
Could you tell me, sir, have you seen an old man in a large straw hat and grey shawl, bearing in his arms a child, my little lost William?
I fear not, madam.
We're strangers in these parts.
I thank you. Oh, William, little lost William, where are you?
Bravo, Mr. Gaystone, we'd best inquire elsewhere.
Right!
'Tis a stirring point.
A fine figure of a man!
Oh, that upright figure, that manly strong!
That's impossible! He is a sailor, and he wears a sword of the Excuse me, sir, but can you direct us the way to Kangaroo Ground? Excellent, they do not know me. Indeed I can, mates. Set your course down yonder street, across the aqueduct, and straight on up the mount. We thank you, sir.
Good day, sir.
Dare say them, mates. I wonder what their business is at Kangaroo Ground. But this meeting was most fortunate, for now I know that my disguise is perfect.
It is.
And I must remain unknown if I'm to discover what vile motives lie behind the evil work of Banker Hardacre, who had been sold to slavery aboard the doomed Black Vulture. Dearest Eltham, dear Diamond Valley, once I had despaired of ever setting foot again on this beloved soil. But then he stretched forth his hand and plucked me from the raging deep and brought me here in time to save my home, my loved ones, and my melody.
Kind sir,
At your service, madam.
have you seen an old man in a large straw hat and grey shawl, bearing in his arms a child, my little lost William?
I fear not, madam. I am a stranger in these parts.
I thank you. Ah, William, little lost William, where are you?
Poor soul. But now I must prepare myself for the struggle that lies ahead. Ah, thanks be to him that I have the strength for that struggle. For although I have been a sailor, yet I have not lived as a sailor. And with a clear heart, I can still say, my strength is as the strength of 10, because my heart is pure.
Supply the man I need. But who is this? By thunder, a sailor, and a rough customer by the looks of him. Perhaps I can save myself a tiresome trip. Hey, sailor!
That fiend himself. Aye, aye, sir. Heaven grant me the strength to keep my hands from his lying throat.
Yes. Not far from Deepwater, my man.
Aye, aye, skipper. Looking for a snug berth ashore till my ship sails.
I think he will do excellently. Perhaps I can use him.
What new villainy lies behind that smiling mask? I'm your man, skipper. And your nemesis.
Good, the task I have is a simple one. High in yonder hill is an abandoned mine. And for 2 days until the new year dawns, no one must enter it. And all 2 old crones who live nearby. And a certain Miss Melody Truelove, a dainty morsel who will soon be mine.
Wait, avenging fist! Your turn will come! Aye, aye, skipper.
Good. Meet me here in half an hour for full instructions.
Aye, aye, skipper. I wonder what secret within our mind lies hid. But this I know, that soon truth will out, right will conquer. And then this man will learn that though the mills of the gods grind slowly, they grind exceeding small.
At last, realization of my true plight has come upon me. To save the lives of those I love, there now remains but one way. One way only. I must make the sacrifice supreme. Here is the doorway. Farewell, my dreams of happiness. Farewell, my memories of joy-filled days. When these portals close behind me, my doom is sealed. I go to my fate, I have to. A willing sacrifice to save the ones I love.
Excuse me, but are you too a stranger in these parts?
No, indeed. I am well known. Too well known.
Then have you seen an old man in a large straw hat and grey shawl, bearing in his arms a child? My little lost William.
I fear not.
I thank you. Ah, William, little lost William, where are you?
Dear friend, would that I could aid you in your grief.
You are kind, but pity me not. In my heart I have hope, I have faith.
Faith, hope. Once I too spoke those words, but now...
Hope that somewhere my long-lost husband still lives and breathes. Faith that somewhere will I find the one into whose hands I gave my child.
The old man you seek.
I left my little William in his care at the orphanage. Then when I found I could no longer live without my child, and went again thinking to reclaim him, they told me they knew naught of such a person, that they had no knowledge of the child. And so I started on my search.
Poor wandering one. May she never know the black despair that now engulfs me.
You have not heard perhaps of some poor orphan child that was left
An
abandoned?
orphan child. It is too much to hope. But in my humble home on yonder mountain, there is a babe that fate placed strangely in my hands.
God grant that it may be my little William.
Do not build your hopes too high, lest disappointment drive you to despair.
Naught can harm my faith.
Then come, sweet stranger, you shall see the child.
Running through your mind. Will Sebastian take over the mine? Will Miss Melody offer herself to Sebastian? Is Goodwin wearing a false beard, or has he just swallowed a horse? These questions and many more will be answered shortly. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I would ask all timid persons to leave the hall, because sex is about to rear its about time to. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit back and witness the seduction and corruption to frail, elderly women. At the hands of Alton Little Peter's answer to Paul Newman and Robert Ritter. Take it away, fellas.
Mr. Brightly feels the facts you have just related proves without a doubt your daughter's innocence, Widow Truelove.
Oh, I'm sure that Mr. Brightly's judgment will be by all respected.
Mr. Gaystone feels that when these facts are known to all the world, Miss Melody will be reinstated with high honour and full recompense, Widow Dalrymple.
I'm sure Mr. Gaystone will not rest until he sees full justice done.
Mr. Brightly has a friend on the Research Primary School Board, a Mr. Bleakley.
And Mr. Gaystone has a friend on the board, a Mr. Grimstone.
Manifold are his mercies that send so opportunely to such kind gentlemen to visit us.
Mr. Brightly's one regret is that we had not thought to do this sooner.
Oh, we hope your visit will soon be repeated.
Oh, it's a pleasure we cannot long deny ourselves.
And in the matter of the third member of the school board,
Miss Hatchett.
We will speak to her. We'll see that she is spoken to.
Didn't I hear a cough, Widow Truelove?
Oh, it sounded like a cough, Widow Dalrymple.
'Twas not but a slight dryness of the throat.
Oh, I think we should offer these gentlemen some blackberry cordial.
Oh, no, there is no occasion.
Oh, but you must guard your health, sir.
As you say, we must guard our health, all of us.
I will fetch the cordial.
Miss Cordial!
It's not alcoholic.
Sir!
We ask your pardon. May I assist you, Widow Truelove? By the richness of the prize.
Mr. Gaystone feels, well, I feel that this meeting is a fine beginning.
Mr. Brightly feels, I feel that the future is well brighter for it.
Oh, now we can no longer go. We have work to do.
And time will not permit delay.
Oh, we will not detain you, sir.
But we hope you will soon call again.
Oh, we will.
This mountain air, oh, it's so strong and heavy.
Oh, yes, indeed.
It often thus affects those who are not used to it.
Of course, Mr. Bright.
Oh, Mr. Gaystone.
In that pleasant company, I had nearly forgot our troubles.
But surely now we can at least have hope, even at this late stage.
Oh, yes, indeed we can.
Ready to hell tonight?
Most certainly.
time we had a break.
Yes, I think you deserve a Kit Kat.
Wait here, sweet patience, in our humble home. I will fetch the child.
Dear Melanie, Dad, I hope that it last time to see my little lost ring. Have I searched so through
Miss Mary said you wish to see the child.
That voice! Surely it is not strange to me. That face!
Father, is he?
Surely I know it well. The voice, the face! Can it be? It must be! Will Faithful, my long-lost husband.
You know me?
How can I forget that face I loved so well?
Is this the miracle I've prayed for?
It is.
Am I indeed Will Faithful? Is this my beloved wife?
Do you not know me, Will? Do you not know your patience?
That name seemed to strike a chord of memory in my poor, tired brain. I was a sailor.
So was my Will.
I was lost at sea.
So was my Will.
But I was saved by a miracle, yet saved without a memory.
Dear Will, I know you are my Will. Do you not remember this?
Wait! The veil lifts!
And this?
The darkness disappears. The light comes flooding in. I am feeling
myself again!
your own very true husband.
Can it be? It must be. My little William. Ah, little William.
Oh, little William. No wonder my heart went out to him.
But wait! It is our happiness we have near forgot our Savior, the gentle melody.
Oh, base ingratitude. We must go to her. Tell her we have found the proof to clear the trouble from over her troubled head.
And she will join us in our happiness.
Well, say, Customers, wasn't that really great, eh? Look now for some entertainment. Well, I'll bet when you purchased your tickets for tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, you never once expected to be seeing a man shot out of a cannon.
Yes!
Well, how right you were to be. Instead, ladies and gentlemen, we have another couple of musical offerings for you. Firstly, Mr. Edward Parry, followed by 3 very junior members of the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. And they would ask you to join with them tonight, singing that fabulous old standard favorite. She was only the fishmonger's daughter, but she lay on the slab and said, Philip.
Everyone knows, and when we
Everybody needs to tell us apart. When one of us gets the measles, another one gets the measles. One of us gets the measles, and mumps, and cruise. How I wish I had a gun, a little gun. It would be fun to shoot the other two and be only one. Susan P. Compass to talk to Mrs. S. My father of the place. I would like to have a little
And yet, Mr. Bleakley, yes, Mr. Grimstone, whilst you called me Gaystone, somehow I felt more gay. Whilst you called me Mr. Brightly, somehow I felt more bright. My feelings were strange, yet pleasant, for I felt our accustomed vigour. Let us discuss this matter further in yonder sheltered cave. It would be pleasant to relax a while, Mr. Brightly, Mr. Gaystone.
How well I remember the day when last I stood on this dear spot. Is this the place, Skipper?
This is the place and that is the mine. And remember, for 2 days until the new year dawns, no one must enter it.
Somehow I must discover his secret. What cargo have you stowed in yonder hold?
Ask me no questions and I'll tell you the lies.
The fiend is cunning. Aye, aye, Skipper.
Now do remain on guard, and I will make certain there are no prowlers near.
I wonder who among my loved ones will be the first that I see.
Me.
Must I dissemble, hide my joy, for if once they knew of my safe return, no longer would they be cast down. Then their vicious persecutor would straightway guess the cause of this untimely happiness, and flee before his full villainy could be unmasked. It is, be still my beating heart. township passes in a flash at the music of that voice. Do not be afraid, mistress. I am but a sailor from the sea.
A sailor?
I must calm my natural fears, yet not disclose myself. Do not be alarmed, mistress. I wish you no harm. I am not resting here.
That voice! Surely in the dear dead past. But no, 'tis but some mocking trick of fate that taunts me here on this enchanted spot. 'Tis a pleasant place, sir.
Oh, worn and pale she looks. How I long to comfort her. But I must not, cannot. I trust, mistress, I do not trespass on this land.
Indeed, no, sir. This man seems kind. How strangely I am drawn to him. You are most welcome to remain, sir.
How bravely she bears her sorrows. How sweet her kindness, even to a stranger.
Well, I met a serve on the hilltop, and the coast is clear. Yes, I thought I saw a dainty figure slipping through the woods, and I will see no one.
I must deny the truth, lest he follow her and seek to do her harm. No one.
I think that the wise. No one. Can this sailor seek to steal my prey? I had best remove him from temptation.
Good. The villain is deceived. Miss Melody, you will now be safe from harm.
That's right, Mike.
Now to send him packing to my little bird is safely nested for the night. Hey, fellow!
Aye, skipper.
Where is your lantern? Can you keep your night-long vigil without a light?
The lantern?
You had best descend to the village without delay, and I will remain on guard till your return.
Should I go and leave my loved ones undefended?
No!
Let this be a trick. Jack, you heard my orders. I must not anger him until I have learnt his secret. I must go. Aye, skipper.
A wise precaution and a subtle scheme.
After the evening she walks westward.
What is that poor woman of our floor? I must not see me here.
I thought you would be here. 'Tis her favourite spot.
Perhaps you wanted further.
I'll return home by another way. Seek her there. I will follow you on the trail.
Will, husband.
Patience, wife. How he worships his mother.
How he loves his father.
But how you know that goes up back there? No!
Little William.
Oh, Miss Mary, I've news. Wonderful news.
Mr. Dowd.
Oh, forgive me, Miss Marley. In my selfish haste, I thought not what those words might mean to you. The tidings I bring are not of Mr. Dalrymple.
Do not blame yourself, Mr. Will. 'Tis I who am the selfish one, to thus becloud your joy. What is this news?
Did ever a gentler, kinder mortal walk this earth? Miss Melody, I am feeling myself again. Very good.
I cannot activate your secret, Mr. Will. Let us go to the house. But first, we will need the last few crumbs of coal to add their cheer to this joyous day.
Alas, I searched this morning and found naught but barren rock, such as this.
Barren rock. See how it gleams in mockery. Come, Mr. Will.
Wait, wait! This is no mocking gleam. Through the land, nothing will through it. Why, once I served board ship that had naught for cargo, but such rock as this.
Rock for cargo?
This is not mere rock. This is ore, rich in silver.
Silver, Mr. Will, you have saved us all. Let us go to the house.
They may have discovered my secret, but they have yet to reckon with me. I think you know the answer.
Are you then so base that knowing of this treasure you would
Why, all is fair. Christ, down to you. Your best is going. That you got my back, Sebastian Harnaker. One last chance will I give you in my infinite mercy.
No! No! 1,000 times no!
There's a trust now. Be gentle with me. Why, it's the girl from the orphanage. Do you seek someone, madam?
My husband, sir.
As you see, I am alone. You and little William had best search elsewhere.
Little William. How did you know his name?
Got it. Why, my first mistake? Will she recognize me? Did I say William, madam?
Indeed you did, sir. And how could you have known unless you were the man I met at the orphanage? You stole little William.
Silence!
You cannot silence the truth. I will tell it to the world.
Not to this world, child. Would you care to join the party? Uncle Sebastian's farewell party. It's such a gay party. Now my guests are assembled. All who know the truth. The time has come to arrange the climax of my party. Such a breeding to such drab lives. My one regret is you are not here. A touching tribute I shall pay you all when my workmen find your twisted. And now the time has come to set the power trail. The cake won't stand here us. The trail will lead outside. Mr. Farewell, my noble friends. I shall think of your envy floating high above me on a cloud. Yet will I not be desolate, for that cloud will have a silver lining. And now to fire the powder trail. This stub of candle will I place here thus in a heap of powder. Light it. And when its last expired gleam, will it set off the powder and my path to riches will be clear. Now to light the fireworks to the end!
Yes, Westermar, with those two loving friends of our beloved man.
It's different for the second candle burning yonder. The candle here. Perhaps our beloved Melody sent it to burn as if before a shrine.
Or our good friend, Mr. Will.
We could not take it, could we?
Yes! It will burn more brightly here.
Yes, and the flame is in our hearts. Yes.
Farewell, beloved mine.
The candle is gone! Amanda is dead! I have other means to hand. This fuse will I set and light myself. Curses! Now I have some excuse. I'll light for my cigar. Oh, the irony of fate, that from their very house will I obtain the means to send them all into eternity!
True love, is it not, Yard? Indeed it is, though coarse and heavy, but if with your busy needles it will serve some useful purpose. Yes, it is surely wasted here. Hold the lantern high with your Dalrymple. What good fortune that we came. Yes, he must have guided our footsteps. If true pearl too.
Well, Mrs. Dillon, it's not bad, and here's why. Curses for men! But enough of this trifling. I shall end this with my hands and wring the life from their wretched throats. And I'm done with it!
Cut me off the knee and call me a tripod. Surely, Sebastian has not seen all the sedular souls to that big silver mine in the sky? Can no one save the day? We shall find out in but a second. But just to calm your nerves and to give the stage manager time to adjust his boulders, I'd like to recite a little poem for you, ladies and gentlemen. A poem for the pure. Mary had a little watch. She swallowed it one day. The doctor gave her castor oil to pass the time away. The watch, it did not pass. So if you want to know the time... Go look up Mary's uncle, he's got a clock of his own. And now, back to the rhyme.
The way he's blocked, boiling rock is blood. Oil is in a tube.
Indeed, the
Fire is spread from my body. With these hands will I tear these rocks asunder. Now I am alone. Heaven bear me up. Oh, it's getting dark. Patience, where are you? Ahoy, skipper, ahoy! Strange, the place is deserted. 90 feet is gone. Can this be some new... Can I wait and lay plans to learn his secret? But what is this? A powder trail. Lack of exploded. By heaven, it leads within our mind, and the way is blocked by fallen rock. This was no accident. This trail was laid with care. Yes. Can someone be trapped within our mind? Yes. That's right. The less. Surely I seem to hear. I think someone is trapped behind that wall. Someone doomed to perish miserably, lest I clear away the air and breathe their tortured lungs. I must run to the house, fetch my trusty pick. Courage, William, Goodman Dalrymple is here. He will not fail you. His strength is as the strength of 10.
That's one of mine.
no more?
I do not understand you, sir.
Often have I dreamed of this reunion.
Reunion?
You know me not.
It seems that if I close my eyes, I might.
Then close them, gentlemen. We have a lifetime to hear this stirring tale, but now there is work to do. The entrance must be cleared. Sebastian Hardacre brought to justice, and his secret of the mine laid bare. To that I know the answer. This mine is rich in silver. Beyond the dreams of battles, kind friends. And now to catch the black-hearted villain.
But where shall we find him?
He'll be fleeing from our wrath like the craven cur he is. No! Sebastian Hardacre, no! Because you cannot flee. You're caught in your rock pile like a rat in your own trap. And so you are caught? I will hold this fort against you all until you perish. Your day is done, Sebastian Hardacre. You cannot triumph over us. No! No! Our strength is as the strength of 10, because our hearts are pure.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's not the suffering, I mean sitting through that. What else can you say but thank God for television? But still, in true fairy tale, good has triumphed over evil. Loved ones have been reunited, and everyone lives happily ever after. But if you thought you'd seen the last of the mine, how wrong you were. The descendants of those weak folk get together for a bit of a sing-song barbecue type affair to celebrate discovery of silver in the mine. While the parts are setting up their deck chairs and chopping some of the barley, I'd like to set the scene for you by reciting tonight a poem penned by that famous Jewish outback-coat, Banjo Rubenstein. From Stewie River, oy vey. In my best Leonard Teal voice. There was movement at the station, for the prunes had
sisters were sailors?
Yes, I do. I wonder what it'd be like now to be in the Navy.
such disgrace. They all have the collar in the front of your face. Be a clown, be a clown, be a clown.
The youngest of 10 had a delicate mind. The mother was poor and the baby was thin. 'Twas naught but Skellington covered with skin. The mother turned round for the soap off the rack. She was only a moment, but when she turned back, the baby had gone, and in anguish she cried, "Oh, where has my baby gone?" The angels replied, "Your baby has gone down the block. Your baby has gone down the block. The poor little thing was so skinny and quick that it should have been washed in a jar. Baby is perfectly happy. They won't need a mop anymore. He's a mucking about with the angels above." Not lost, but gone.